What am I doing? I'm giving you the evil eye. Why? Evil eye potato chips. Hello again, goblins and goblinettes. Welcome back to another edition of Destined to be Goblin. Destined Goblin here. Nefertari is joining me, as you can see over my shoulder. This is where I will try a food product and determine whether or not I should give it my Destined Goblin seal of approval. Now, today we have Evil Eye potato chips. I was in the grocery store the other day and I happened to come across these. They are Zapp's brand kettle-style potato chips. I've never actually tried these before. I've seen the Zapp's brand in the stores before. I've seen other varieties, other flavors, but I've never seen this Evil Eye, and that kind of caught my attention, so I figured I'd go ahead and try it. I read the little description on the back, and apparently this is actually based off of the voodoo queen Marie Laveau. If you are a horror fan, or if you are a fan of the paranormal, or if you have even just ever been to the city of New Orleans, Louisiana, you have probably heard of the famous voodoo queen Marie Laveau. She lived back in the 1800s, and it was said that she had powers that were bestowed upon her based on her voodoo practices, and people could go to her and they could have a variety of things done, whether it was something done to their enemies or something to benefit them. They could pay Marie Laveau, and she would carry out these different spells and potions and things. And it was said that Marie Laveau had an evil eye, and that was one of the things that she would use in order to accomplish these tasks that would be given to her by her customers. So that is what these potato chips are supposed to be based off of. It really doesn't give much of a description as far as what the flavor is in here, although I am expecting some heat from this, obviously being a New Orleans style potato chip. I would think that there would be some Cajun flavor to it, probably some heat to it. It's also kettle style. I'm not a big fan of kettle style potato chips, but I really did want to try these, so I figured I'd go ahead and give these a shot. So let's open up this bag and see what this looks like. And ooh, they do appear to have some seasoning on them that would suggest that there's going to be some heat coming off of this. That's an interesting aroma. Yeah, I can tell there's going to be some heat off of this, but not exactly sure what kind of flavor we'll be getting. So there's one chip. Doesn't have a ton of seasoning on this particular chip. This might be a good way to start out. Let's see what happens here. Okay, that was not at all what I was anticipating. Actually, not a lot of heat. Maybe it was just that one particular chip. Let's try a few more of these and see. Oh, this one's definitely got more seasoning on it. These chips are all nicely cooked. Not too many broken pieces that I saw in there or anything like that, but let's see what happens here. Okay, that was a completely different experience than that first chip. Some notes of vinegar in there, a little bit more salt on that one than the previous chip. Kind of a sweet yet tangy flavor. Still not a lot of heat. We'll go a couple more and see if the heat kind of builds as we go on here. There's just a tiny little one, but it's got a lot of seasoning on this one. Cool. Heat's starting to build a little bit. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, yeah, that if you're not a fan of very spicy food, I wouldn't worry about this too much. There is a little bit of heat, especially as you go on, keep eating a few. You get a little bit more heat that kind of builds, but it is nothing overwhelming. It's nothing overpowering or anything like that. And there's good flavor on these chips, almost like a slightly spicier version of a salt and vinegar chip. I actually do like the crunch on these chips. Kettle style potato chips are, they tend to be a lot crunchier, usually a little bit thicker. And those are some of the things that I don't care for about them. I usually like thinner potato chips. And I usually kind of stay away from the kettle style potato chips, but I like this one. This is a good product. I can definitely give this my Destined Goblin seal of approval. And yeah, I think I actually will go back and try some of the other flavors of the Zapp's brand now. As I said, this was the first time that I've tried this particular brand. I have seen different flavors of this brand in the grocery stores, and I think I will go back and try them now. These were good. I like this. And Evil Eye, Marie Laveau, I mean, I was fortunate enough to be able to see what is thought to be the grave of Marie Laveau. When she died, she was supposedly buried at a cemetery in New Orleans, and nobody knows for sure exactly where she was buried, but what is thought to be her gravesite is still visited by hundreds and thousands of patrons every year. And they will go to her gravesite and ask her for a miracle, and they will mark X's on her, what they think is her tomb, and bring offerings to her tomb, and it's a pretty incredible sight to see. So if you ever do get a chance to visit New Orleans, look into some of the voodoo history of the area, really some fascinating stuff over there, and definitely visit some of those cemeteries and things like that, especially if you are into the paranormal. And I am, and I will eventually be debuting another feature on my YouTube channel here, where I kind of explore some of those paranormal themes. So keep an eye out for that. Keep an evil eye out for that. But until next time. And as always, don't forget to like this video, share this video, comment on this video, and if you have not yet done so, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would definitely appreciate that. You can accomplish all of those things by hitting those buttons on that bar that you will see right below this video that you are watching right now. Just press all those buttons. That'll take care of all of those things. And if you have any suggestions for things that you would like to see me do, things you would like to see me try, places you would like to see me go, you can reach me with those suggestions through my email. That is destinedgoblin@yahoo.com. I will do my best to respond to each and every one of those emails that you send me, and I will certainly take every suggestion that you make to heart. So again, until next time, watch out for that evil eye.